2 Corinthians 12. To be a Christian is to be developed by God and Jesus through various trials and situations, so that we might be led to a more intimate relationship with Jesus. Paul was given a particular test, which he writes about here in 2 Corinthians 12. He says, so that I should not be exalted overmuch, there was given to me a thorn in the flesh, that I should not be exalted too much. Concerning this thing I pleaded with the Lord 3 times that it might depart from me, and he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you. For my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore, Paul says, most gladly will I rather boast in my weaknesses, that the power of Christ may rest upon me. Therefore I take pleasure in weaknesses, in injuries, and necessities, in persecutions and distresses for Christ's sake. For when I am weak, then I am strong. The Christian life, then, is not all about having amazing, awesome, positive experiences. It's not about getting health and wealth now in this life. Nor is it all about asking God for things and getting them off God. No, Paul was given a thorn in the flesh in order to humble him and to make him trust in the power of Christ, as he puts it. And so he was able to rejoice in sufferings, knowing that these were all planned and intended. Paul prayed 3 times for this affliction to be removed from him, just as Jesus prayed 3 times in the Garden of Gethsemane that he wouldn't have to die on the cross. But prayer isn't always answered the way that we would like it answered or the way we envisaged. And sometimes God says no, because he has a far better plan for us than that which we could possibly see or understand. For the unbeliever, weakness, persecution, distress, etc., all bad luck, and they bitterly wish that they'd had a better life experience. But for us, we can even rejoice in such sufferings, because they're all part of a wider plan, which is for our eternal good in our latter end. God told Israel in the wilderness that they were going to suffer, but it was part of his plan, as he said, to do you good in your latter end. The end point is when Jesus returns, and we shall be given eternal life in his kingdom. Then we will understand, and then we will also realize that our sufferings now were not worthy to be compared even with that eternal weight of glory, that infinite life which we've then been given.